today you may notice, if the eagle-eyed amongst you, that I am in a different area of the kitchen, hence different backgrounds. This is my normal area. Over here, normal. This, not normal. You may often see me coming over here though, on my other videos, to get knives and forks and things I've forgotten. Okay, today we're doing Hokey Pokey Coffee Cake from, am I allowed to say brand names? From Mary Berry's 100 Cakes and Bakes, if anyone wants to do it. Or you could follow along to my instructions. Not as good, but you could still try. So you first need to do your apron up. If you have an apron. If you don't have an apron, then get an apron. Then you need to wash your hands. I've already done that, so I won't wash them again because I can't be bothered to. Okay, the first instruction. Oh, I should list you the ingredients. That's what I'll do, because I forgot to do that last time. You probably didn't have a clue what you needed. Went out to buy it all and then actually figured out you didn't have everything. Okay. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Hokey Pokey Coffee Cake. Ingredients. You need 2 loose base, 20 centimetres, 8-inch sandwich tins. Any sandwich tins will do. Literally, we're using these. These are sandwich tins. We need 225 grams, or 8 ounces, of butter softened. I'm using Flora Buttery because it's great for baking. And we got the wrong one because my dad said get some baking butter from Flora, and we were like, there's none baking. Bad grammar. There's no baking butter, so we just got this. 225 grams, 8 ounces of caster sugar. Sainsbury's own. Oh, am I not allowed to say that? Beep out the Sainsbury's. That's gone. Okay. 4 large eggs. Eggs. Stop singing. 4 large eggs. 3 hens. 2 turtle doves and a partridge. I don't know. What's 3? 3 calling birds. 2 French hens. No.
Got the tune wrong.
On the first day of Christmas. Let's forget about this and let's move on. Okay. 1 level teaspoon of baking powder. Teaspoon is a teaspoon. Yes, I'm having a nod. It's a teaspoon. One of these. If you don't have that, get a teaspoon. What did I get to? 1.5 teaspoon, which is a tablespoon, like when you eat your tables with, of instant coffee mixed with 1 teaspoon tables of hot water. There we go. For the walnut praline, which I think is the walnuts you stick on the top. It's got nuts in it. I've got some nice nuts here. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, I forgot to say, for the actual cake you need walnuts chopped. 75 grams or 3 ounces. For the walnut praline you need 2 teaspoons of water, 50 grams of caster sugar, 50 grams of walnut pieces. Some nice nuts. Sorry, funny. I just can't help myself. For the butter icing, you need 3 ounces of butter softened, or 75 grams, 250 or 9 ounces of icing sugar. This may be getting a bit boring, I'm very sorry. 1.5 level teaspoon instant coffee dissolved in hot water. That's that. So that's the ingredients. I will be using ounces today. Yeah. It says, preheat your oven, because I always forget to tell you to preheat your oven. I end up saying it halfway through the video, so your oven isn't preheated. Preheat the oven to 160 degrees fan. I learnt from my last video that fan means if your oven has a fan in the back of it. When it goes, you can see the fan. Or 140 degrees gas 3. That's if you have a gas oven. Lightly grease both the... Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. So preheating the oven, which is the top, bottom, properly, does it? It's a bit stuck. Anyway, flip that out of the way. So, bottom, there's some bits in it. Should I take the bits out? I need to take the bits out. Sorry, my mum's behind the camera. I'm not very good at baking, so when you see me asking questions, as if like I'm talking but asking, then I'm asking my mum. She sort of nods or goes, yes. Okay. Get out my lovely tins. They're all a bit dirty. I think we need to get some new ones. But apparently if you put cloth on them, you can use anything. No, not cloth. Stuff that clings. Cling cloth. Cling film! That's it, cling film! Not cling cloth. That's totally something different. I hope it's not something rude. Sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? Cling cloth. What's it clinging to? You don't know, do you? Okay, so that's that. We've emptied out my... Oh, look. Now, if you want some of these, good tip. You can put your stuff in without burning your hands. Because it's a rudder. There we go. Okay, so you've done that. You want to preheat your oven by... That looks like it says the bottom of the oven. So you want to put that on to fan... Yes, you want to turn this round to a fan picture. And then you want to preheat it, because we've got a fan oven. We want to put it to 160 fan. So you find 160 on your knob. Sorry. 110, 20, 30, 40, 60. Got it. So that's all preheated now, right? Do you have to push this knob in? I'm pushing in the knob. You need to pull the knob out. Do you need to pull this knob out? Oh, you need to pull the right knob out as well. Because if you turn that... Oh, yeah, you need to pull the... Both knobs are out. No knobs are in. Sorry. Okay, back to the actual making of the cake. Ow. Slip there. A bit like... Plie. Sorry. Lunge. So now we need to lightly grease both tins and line the bases with non-stick baking non-stick baking parchment. Pause! Sorry, I just had some issues there. Had to pause it. So when we get to greasing the tins, I'm using these tins, and it says line the tins and line the bases with non-stick baking parchment. Bit of partridge in a pear tree. Partridge in a baking tin. Apparently, I've had some head tilting towards this way. Is it this? So basically, it's baking paper, but she's called it baking parchment to be posh. So you take the baking paper, take your baking paper, and shove it in, and you have to like cut around the edges. Yeah? You need to cut your paper. So you get your kitchen scissors, or any scissors, and you need to go snip. Careful where your scissors go after that, that could have been quite dangerous. So, we did one. Apparently you're meant to put a slit in it with a knife, so then it will fold round. Now we need to do our other one. It's here. Pull. And then get your baking scissors. Give it a snip. And then you need to, from one corner, you need to do a snip into the middle, so you can slit it and then it will fold. Like that. We'll work on that later on. Forget about that. Okay, this video might be very long, I'm sorry. You can watch a bit of it and then come back to it later on, it's fine. As long as you watch it. You better. I'm not threatening anyone, don't panic. Okay, where do I get to? Measure all the ingredients for the cake into a mixing bowl and beat until thoroughly blended. Divide the mixture evenly between the pair of tins and gently send it. Oh, that's quite brief, isn't it? We just have to mix everything. We need to mix 8 ounces of butter, 8 ounces of caster sugar, 4 large eggs, 8 ounces of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 all the ingredients I said earlier. Okay, so first, pause. So I'm going to put everything in now. So first I'm going to put it in the flour, so then I can put it in a separate bowl, so then I can put all the other things in, because that's what I've learned on my many skills and preparation of baking. Because I'm obviously so good at baking, as you can see by my skills I have here. Okay, so sorry, I'm babbling on a bit, not actually getting on with the point of the thing. So you take your flour, and what do we need? We're doing ounces today. You can do grams, that's fine. But we prefer the old-fashioned way. Well, I sort of. I'm not we. I don't know. I don't know, Carol. How much? 8 ounces of self-raising flour. We got Sainsbury's Basics because it's cheap. No, we didn't. Because we're not a cheap family. We go for the best. We got Sainsbury's Basically Amazing self-raising flour. Okay, 8 ounces. In it goes. I didn't know you had to sift it. It didn't say sift it, so I'm just putting it in. 8 ounces, there we go. So then we get a separate bowl. As you can see, I told us we'd be coming over here, didn't we? Okay, get a bowl. Ah! It closed before I got to body bun it. Okay, ready? That failed. Oh, never mind. Okay, aprons aren't coming undone. I've got my tongue out, haven't I? Sorry. So you take this, you put it over the sink so it doesn't get everywhere, because I'm being clever, I'm not trying to make any mess. And you pour it in. In it goes. There's some great times in this bowl, but you have to move on. Sorry. By the way, I tried to I tried to edit my videos, but it kept going wrong. I didn't get it. I tried so many editing sites. I found one that actually worked and did what I wanted it to do, and it didn't save it. Technology for you. Like old now, aren't I? It's not very good. It tastes like a squirrel then. There's the flour. You want to put that to one side. To one side. That's something we made earlier. I've already shown you that. That's fridge cake. If you want to see that, go back. Back in time. When I first did that. Fridge cake. Yeah. Sorry. Now I need to measure out my sugar and my butter. But oh, someone's here! Sorry, my new bed was just delivered. Come look. Look, we just got the roundings. The truck is still outside. Have a look. Oh, apparently we're not allowed to film them. But here's my new bed. It's a bit wet. Headboard, black. As I said, my room, if you watched my earlier video, tour of the new stuff, you'll notice that my room is black, red and crystals. Here's my mattress. It's packed, vacuum packed. And this is the bed. Pretty impressive. Come on, let's go back. What am I doing? Like a gangster. Okay. What were we doing? We were measuring out the butter and the caster sugar. Let's close that. Still like a gangster. Oh, I've got to measure. Sorry. I'll stop that. So we got the butter. Ooh, this has been used. Very yellow. Looks a bit chemically. It'll be fine. Let's put it back to 0. And you need 8 ounces of butter. So you need to get a spoon. This video is probably really long. What's the time? I'll just look. 15 minutes. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so you scoop. And you scoop. And you need 8 ounces of this. ounces. What a big dollop that is. That sounds like a poo because of the connotation. It's a large knob of butter, isn't it? It has a knob in it. Sorry, large knob. Sorry, I'm very overexcitable. Don't eat the butter, it's bad for you. So the butter is done. I will wash my hands and stick the knife in there for a momo. You probably need to wash your hands quite frequently because like the mixture and the butter gets sticky on your hands and then you have to touch like drawers, like a dog who's lost its tail. Whee! Oh, I'm a bit dizzy now. I got it! Back over here. Okay, so you've finished with your butter. Might need that for the praline, which I think is just the covering of the walnuts. Or is it pronounced differently? Praline? Praline. Praline! I don't know. Let's get the sugar. The sugar. So you put your measurements back to 0. The spoon's still in there. I'll put that in there. I splashed it on my lovely trays over there. Okay, we need 8 ounces of caster sugar. Oh, it's a bit lumpy. 8 lumpy knobs of caster sugar. Sorry everyone, this video will be flagged. Well, that's not on 0. I think it's called flagged. I'm not sure. No, when you say rude things, or like the video's really rude, and they're like, no, you can't have this on YouTube. Anyway, 8 ounces. 8 ounces! There we go, my friends. I hope you're my friends. You're a bit weird if we're not talking about knobs. This sounds really rude now. I'm definitely going to get flagged. Or whatever it's called. Okay, so that's that in there. We're now going to add the flour and baking powder to the flour. Because I have to do this myself. It just says add all the ingredients. I don't know what order to put it in. I'm going to actually add... I'm going to have a taste of this. The butter and the sugar. I'm going to add baking powder to the flour, I think. Or I might put a bit of the flour in first and add the baking powder in afterwards. It doesn't say, I'll just but you want to make sure you do the flour and eggs after each other so the eggs doesn't get too runny or the flour doesn't get too stodgy, if you get what I mean. So in goes the flour and you want to then mix that before you add in anything else. So you get your mix in. I need to get another one. Get your wooden mixing, so you can use a metal mixing spoon. You can use a ladle if you like. Ladle, 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 I made it out of clay. Why can I not sing that? Is it not ladle? I've been mentioned by my mum that that might have been a fence over there in the garden. I'm just going to mix. So you need to make sure. It's a new guy I know. I don't know any mixtures. Sorry for any mixtures out there. I do not know you. We are not an item. Okay, mix! Mix with sticks. And pick a mix. And go to Wix. And chicks. From hens. With some pens. And some dens that fox may live in with your shin. Sorry, I'm just going on now. So you want to make sure there's no lumpy bits in here. That would be wrong if the knobs have lumps. There's no knobs anymore, so don't worry. Don't panic, everyone. Okay, so that's that. You want to take a finger. Actually, you don't want to do this. This is just what I do. I I didn't eat anything. I promise. Hey. Get your baking powder. And it says you need... Oh, I lost my place. Oh, sorry, I have to find it now. I just saw it. Where's it gone? Ah, there. Hokey pokey coffee cake. That sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? 1 level teaspoon of baking powder. Teaspoon? TSP? Teaspoon. So you want to get your baking powder. This is the stuff that make your things rise. You usually use it for scones, but you can use it for other things as well, such as the hokey pokey coffee cake. Okay, so you want to 1 level teaspoon. It's like drugs, isn't it? Not that I know what drugs looks like. I haven't seen it on telly. Got a bit of... It's not, it's actually baking powder, don't worry. I haven't got some meth in my kitchen. Doesn't it look like it though? It's baking powder, I promise. So you want to add that to your mixture to make sure the mixture rises. Not meth, baking powder. So you see, you've got the baking powder in the mixture and you want to mix that in. Now it's not as good to eat it now. You can still have a tiny bit, but not as good because it might rise up in your stomach. You like, rise of the mixture! A massive blob of mixture in your belly, sorry. Okay. Now you want to put an egg in, because we just put the flour in, otherwise the mixture will get too stodgy. So we need 4 large eggs. So you need to get one of your eggs. We only need 4, don't use 6, that would be bad. So you want to crack it on a separate cup, because just in case any shell goes into the mixture. Some people are brave enough just to crack it into the tub, but I think that's a bit scary and a bit dangerous. So you get your cup. I'm using this one. So you want to crack your egg. Watch out for me shells in the cup. As in Seychelles. Oh, I don't know, I'm getting confused now. So there's your egg. You want to put that in the sink.
Seychelles?
Shells. I don't know why she said that. It's probably because I got it from Miranda. Most of the things I'm saying today are from Miranda. Not Miranda sings. Miranda Hart. Okay, so there is no shell in here. Would you like to double check, viewers? Is there any shell? No. Okay, that was you obviously saying no. If it wasn't, then you should participate. Audience participation is good. Although I don't like it. I was on holiday a week ago or something like that, and they were doing like this show, and they were all like disco dancing, and then they were like, get the kids up, come and dance, and I was like, no. I sat down and stayed there, and we left when they said, everyone come up, come on everyone. I was like, I'm not going up there, we're leaving. So we went back to the tent. Thanks, audience participation, mother. So we're going to put this egg in. It might be very runny because the mixture looks runny already. I don't know if I put enough flour. I don't know. There's your eggy weggy, schmeggy. Let's cook some shaggies. Let's have an eggy fest in my kitchen. You have to dance while you're doing it. It's more fun. You ready? Do a cha-cha. Then go into a cowboy. It's more fun. Okay, so now that's all mixed in, you can't really eat at all now, the mixture, because the egg, it could be like raw and it could have salmonella. Salmonella. No, salmonella, like the stuff. The disease. The ones that lizards give you. I have a lizard. Did I show you my lizard? I can't remember. If I did do a video on my lizard, watch it. If I didn't, I might do one soon. I'll check. Okay, so that's that. Need to put more flour in now. Or should I put the walnut stuff in? I might add the walnuts now, because otherwise it might go a bit stodgy, too stodgy for the walnuts to go in. How much walnuts do I need? So we put in the last flour that I just did, and you want to mix that. Now we're going to mix up the instant coffee. You can hear the kettle boiling in the background. That was me. That's the kettle. So, okay, so that's all mixed, roughly. So now the kettle's boiled. To make instant coffee, I think you just have to mix whatever this stuff is. 1 tablespoon of this with a tablespoon of hot water. So this must be instant coffee. And you need to get a tablespoon of that. So a tablespoon is... I was wrong. It's 1.5 tablespoons of instant coffee. I'm sorry if you've already poured it out and everything. Correct your mistakes, everyone! I wasn't the one that did it wrong. Much. Shouldn't have listened to me. You know how rubbish I am. Okay, so you get scissors because it's really difficult to cut, and you snip off the top. Oh, it's just like dust. We went to Sainsbury's today to buy some instant coffee. Other supermarkets are available, but they said instant coffee, and it said you have to mix sugar, milk, and it was just like making a normal coffee. And I was like, well, what's the point of saying it's instant coffee when you just have to make it like a normal coffee? There's no difference there. So anyway, it's just like a powder. A bit weird. Is that 1? That counts as 1. I'll put it... Where do I put it? In a cup. I'll put it in a cup. I need a cup. That's the wrong cupboard. I'm still trying to balance this and get a cup out of the cupboard. Because you don't want to put as much in as you normally do, because then that would be bad. I'll do it here. In it goes. And then you want another one of these. No, not a half. You want a half. The half is sort of like that. So that's that. And then you want to get a tablespoon of hot water. It's a bit dangerous. Ready? Pick it up and tip it. Hello! Oh no, it would have just shown as a link through. I didn't stop and pause it to verify with other people. Okay, so we've got your hot water. It's a bit dangerous. You need to pour it. Be careful with your toots. Toots are being toes. Then you need to just pour a bit into a mug so then you can get a tablespoon out of it, because I've learned that it's a bit dangerous to just pour it straight onto the spoon. It might go everywhere. It will go everywhere. So you need to get a tablespoon. See, this one doesn't have handles. What am I thinking? So you need to just... Oh, it's all over the table. It's not going in the blooming spoon. It's going on the table! I've just looked with my mum. She told me to do this. So much easier. You tip it and just... There's still not a lot though. I'll add a bit more. So that's that, and then you need to mix that, so then it will become a coffee. Because usually you would just fill a cup. So that's your coffee. Done. It's instant. No, it's not, because you have to boil up the kettle and put in your hot water. You could just wee in it, I suppose. That would be more instant, wouldn't it, if you have no water spare. You can have a cold coffee. But then if you wee, you'll probably be like sick, because wee isn't very good. Unless you burn it, but then you need to get a fire and sticks and everything. I don't know. So we're going to add this to our mixture. I might take a little taste before. I have to add the horrible coffee. This isn't for me, this is for my dad. And I don't actually like it. In it goes! A bit scary actually. Ooh. There is the instant coffee. It smells coffee, doesn't it? Mm. So that's that. And now I'm going to add in some walnuts. And then I'm going to add the rest of the flour and the eggs and whatnot. So we got our lovely nuts. We need to cut the nuts open because it has a picture of scissors. My scissors are here. So you cut open your nuts. You might need surgical scissors. Just kidding. That's if you were. That's because of the connotation of the actual word nuts. You'll need kitchen scissors. So you've got your nuts. and you need to cut it up small. So when I get a chopping board, I'm going to get a little one. You don't need a big one to chop up these nuts. Oh, I've gone into a YouTube thing. Okay, so you get some nuts. How much nuts did it say you needed? It says you need 75 grams or 3 ounces of walnuts chopped. I'm going to have to get another bowl. I've utilised my bowl for something else. So you put that on there and put it back to 0. This is taking a long time. I'm very sorry. Sit here for ages. And then you have to measure out 3 ounces. I'm trying to make it entertainment so you won't get bored. So that's nearly 3 ounces. Nearly 3 ounces. Done! Okay, so that's that. So that's that done. Then you need to chop it up on your chopping board you've just got. You need a knife. You want to get a big knife. Maybe not that big. Maybe small enough. I don't know. The walnuts might be difficult to chop. And you just want to chop it into little pieces, just so it can go inside your cake. Not like that. You want to put your hand on top of it so you can. Yeah. I've just been told that I need to put my hand on top of it so then I don't cut my hand. Like this. You want to make sure it's in little pieces so the person can eat it without choking when they eat the cake. Because this is going to be inside the cake. But you might need more for a prey line on the top, whatever that is. And you might actually need some in the mixture for the icing sugar. Because we've got ices as well. This is going to take forever. I'm so sorry, everyone. Is it playing? Oh, sorry. When we do the prey line, lots of people praying in the line. Just kidding. We need to make sure we use like bigger bits, but this needs smaller bits because you're actually going to have to eat this. The prey line in the picture, it's just little bits covered in a satay. No, not satay because that's like pork in it. Saucy, golden, syrupy. Not golden syrup because it didn't say that. A sauce. Keep chopping. Chop the nuts. Chop in the nuts. Chop in the nuts. Chop in the nuts. Chop in the nuts. I don't think that's small enough yet. Is that small enough? I don't think it is. I think it needs to be smaller because you have to eat this inside the actual cake. Mummy doesn't like it because she doesn't like nuts. She doesn't like nuts, so she's not going to like this cake. It's only for my dad, and he might take it into work. Because he's on a diet, but he's not been eating any unhealthy stuff, so he can eat my cake. So I like making him cakes. He's the only one that really eats it in my family. My mum does, but only certain ones. She wants me to make a red velvet cake. Might do that somewhere. Not today. I haven't got a lot of time today. What? What are you singing? Black Velvet? What's that song? Black Velvet. Oh yeah, that one. I used to think it was something different, but I won't say it because it might be a bit rude. Carry on, everyone. Don't be guessing what I thought it was. My nuts are nearly chopped. Oh, were you getting tired, Mum? She's yawning. Does that mean I'm really boring? I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, God. I bored you to death. Quick, pause. I've chopped my nuts. I've got all my nuts here. I'm going to put them into the mixture. In go my nuts. Like that. Just like that. Okay, so that's that, and we're going to mix it in, and then we're going to add the rest of the flour. Just to get out of the way now. Scoop that stuff off of there, so we can get the spoon out of the way. Moving that spoon out of the way. Let me do that spoon. And we're going to mix in the nuts out of the way to the mixture. Mix in my nuts. Mix in my nuts. I'm mixing my nuts. I'm mixing. Okay, my nuts are mixed. So then I'm going to add the rest. Sorry, it's getting a bit old now, I know. I keep saying nuts all the time. Thrust. just add? I need to add an egg. Because I added flour and then I added the coffee. So I need to add an egg. So I get the cup, which is here, and I crack my second egg. There's a shell in that one. Okay, put that in the sink. Grab out the shell. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, lots of shell. There's not lots of shell in here. I've got a bit of shell for you all to see. That is shell. You do not want that in your thing. I don't think that's shell. I think this is just a bit of poo. Oh, there's another bit of shell. I don't like shell. It's annoying. You end up having to sit here for ages trying to scoop the thing out. And then when you take up the juice, it then... I've got it on my hand. Now I have to dry them because they're all wet. See the hassles of shells? Say shells. Shells. That's a place where you can go diving somewhere. But I didn't actually realise it was like shells and it was like Seychelles. That's the actual place. So I said shells because it says Seychelles. Yeah. That was from Miranda. That's good. Okay, so put that, not Miranda sings, Miranda Hart. So in goes your egg. You want to mix in your egg. Schmeg. Mix in the egg. Egg. Schmeg. Oh, it's really runny. That's not very good. I'll mix in a bit more this time. That's a bit better. So now you can mix in the more flour. It's a bit runny. Sorry, am I getting flour all over you, man? So that's your mixture. It tastes like coffee. I'm sorry, I got it with my knife. That was her thighs. Just to show you all. She's been waiting to show you her thighs for the whole thing. I might have to do a mum Q&A. She'll have to get her makeup on it. She doesn't like being seen on the videos. One for you, mum. Just kidding, she doesn't wear any makeup. So, you just put in an egg, or did we just put in flour? We just put in flour, so we need to crack another egg. Because of the flour on her thigh that she's been waiting to show you. She really wants to show you all her thigh. Because she's got massive thighs. No offence. Oh, egg everywhere. Apparently she said saying no offence before something offensive is not making it offensive. And I was like, well, that is wrong, because I meant, oh, I don't want to offend you, but I just said that you have meaty thighs and they're horrible. Flab. In goes the egg. That was my mother's trying to hold in her laughter as she laughs. Although she's not laughing at me because she finds me stupid. She doesn't. She loves me really. So I put in the egg. Sorry, egg. And then I put in some more flour and then I'm mixing it all together. My nutty bowl. Mixing the nuts with the flowers. Sorry. It's getting a bit older now, isn't it? One more egg. Schmeg. Scheid egg. I went there on holiday. It's a place in Germany. I went to Germany over the holiday. Sort of the east of Germany. Bavaria, I've been told. I went to Bavaria. And we stayed in a Eurocamp tent. If you've never been to Eurocamp or anywhere, it's really nice. Basically, you stay in like tents or like caravan home things. All over Europe. Not in America though, because it would be weird if it was called Eurocamp and then it had camps in America. Because that's not in Europe. It's in America. America is its own Europe. I never thought of that before. America is its own continent. It's a country and a continent. It's a bit important, isn't it? So you put in your last egg, your Scheid egg, and then you put in your flour. And then you're done with the mixture, I think. I think we've added everything, I'm not entirely sure. And then I think you just have to mix it all in, and then put it into your, you might actually need a bit more flour, that's really runny. Oh. Is this too runny? No, apparently not. It's good. You just need to put it into your cake tins now that you prepared earlier. I've just double checked that I've put everything in, because it might not be. What's the time? Shout it out. What's the time? She won't speak. She's not going to speak. Come on, shout it out. It's funny because she doesn't like speaking. I want to make her speak. Shout out the time! What? The time on the thing. Shout it out! You're not getting away with this! What? 42? 4 minutes? 4 hours? 30 minutes! 40 minutes! Really? Oh, I'm so sorry everyone. 40-minute video, that's not good. I might have to do another video for the prey line and everything. I'll do that. That's it, that's the best. You just need to put it in your cake tins and then I'll do a different video for the prey line. Come on then, everyone, come over here. Here's your tins we made earlier. We need to make sure they're evenly, no, that sounds wrong. Evenly dispatched. That's in. So you want to get your thing and you want to dollop it on. Like so. Ready? Dollop. Now we want to make sure we give 2 dollops to the other one. So then it's equal dolloping. She made a fart noise. Very funny one. Why didn't you come on camera and do that fart noise? Seeing as you want to show everyone your thighs, I thought you might want to show everyone your face as well. She doesn't really want to show everyone your thighs. It's just an inside joke. Okay. So you want to make sure you don't skew the mixture. She's rubbing her thigh. She's rubbing her thighs. Why didn't you show the camera, Mrs. You probably can actually see it, maybe. Or in the walls! Can you see her rubbing her thigh? Okay, so you might not be able to. Look closely, everyone. Watch her rub her thigh. Okay, so you want to get all the mixture. Dollop it in. Dollop. You don't want to rub it around too much because then it gets a bit like, show yourself. Move the camera around. Oh, apparently she doesn't want that. Her hair's apparently messy. Or it might be her face. Sorry, that's so rude. I'm not very nice to my mummy. Need more on that one. Okay, so you want to get more. 5 minutes more. It smells very coffee. Is that a good thing? I think that's meant to be a good thing, as it's meant to be a coffee. So you want to give it a shake, so it's like evenly dispatched around the bowl. It's going to be a really odd shaped cake, isn't it? I don't like using this paper because it makes your cake an odd shape. She got it on her hand. Show the audience, everyone. Oh, she licked it off. Oh, she's having a good time there, licking it off her finger. She's very naughty, this woman. That's what she told me to say. Because she also wants to show you her thighs again. She doesn't. I'm joking about all of it. She doesn't actually want to show you her thighs. She was just showing the flour. Don't panic, everyone. Or she might be at your house tomorrow showing you her. No, she won't. I promise. She won't. Don't panic, it's just a joke. A joke, everyone. Okay. Put in the mixture. Pause. So, I'm still scooping out final bits. I think that's it. Give it a shake. It's going to be a very odd shape. Cake, isn't it? I think that's it. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm going to try a bit of nut. I've never tried nut before. Quite nice, actually. Well, now we need to put it in the oven and then I'll do another video for the prey line and the other things.